Okay, Shalom Makim, first and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Recha Kodash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son, and there is no God beside them. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of a great millstone who definitely rule well, who've taught us the truth, and honors and citations to the elect Akim doing these works in sincerity and in truth. So I just wanted to pretty much do a add-on to the Elder Manat Zakba, who did the went into the lesson. I forget what it was entitled, but it was talking about World War III. And how World War III is biblical and World War III will happen. World War III is in the scriptures, man. So just to add on, this is a Revelation chapter 9, verses 12. And as the Spirit has been lately, and the Spirit has been heavily in the book of Revelation, 9th chapter, through all the brethren, starting with the apostle and elders of Great Millstone on down, we know that Revelation, the 9th chapter, is speaking about World War I in the first place. And as Apostle Ikubar even mentioned at the end of Revelation, 8th chapter, is letting you know that the next chapter is about to begin speaking of World War I, which, you know, we all know that by now. If you don't, you could just look up the apostles covering Revelation, the 9th chapter. So it says, Revelation 8 and 13, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, 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 to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound. See, so the woe, woe, woe is talking about the three world's wars. And as you read Revelation 9, it's all getting into World War I. Okay. Yep. All getting into World War I up until the 12th verse. So when it says Khan, yeah, because then after that it gets into the missiles of World War III. It doesn't go into World War II, but it lets you know that World War II will happen, because here in Revelation 9 and 12 it says, one woe is past, meaning one world's war, after it broke down World War I. And behold, here come two woes more hereafter. So two more world wars after the first. That's three world wars. Then when you look at Revelation, the 11th chapter and the 14th verse, it says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So World War II has passed, and now we're coming up on World War III quickly. Okay. Alright, Con, yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of math on it. And pretty much, us being in 2022 and World War II being from 1939, ending in 1945, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty much, you'll have people. Well, by the time World War II ended, up until today, it's 77 years. So you can have people that are about 8, that could be 87, all right, right now, or 90 years old, that lived to see two world wars in one lifetime. So that is quick. If two world wars could be in one person's lifetime, that's quick, man. All right, but you retract, do the math again, if you want, but that's accurate, man. So going back to Revelation 11, And 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Alright? Because, hey, it could crack off this year. It could crack off next year. But it's going to be very soon. Alright? And when this third world war comes, like we know it's going to, as I just read the two scriptures, what makes this third world war so significant is that this is when the Lord is going to return. The Lord is going to return in the midst of it. So that's why it says Revelation 16 and 14, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of the great day of the Most High Almighty. Alright? So that battle that's coming is the same day as the great day of the Almighty. Alright? Which is what? World War III. That battle is World War III. And it's also the great day of the Lord Almighty, because why? That's the day that he's gonna return during that same battle. Which is why when you jump to Revelation, the 12th chapter, verse 7, it says, and there was war in heaven. See? Because when the Lord returns, he's going to get the zapping. He's going to get the zapping out here. You're going to have all the fighter jets. You're going to have Esau and these other nations' fighter jets. All right? Their stealth bombers, whatever they may have up in the air, their satellites, their space force. He's going to get the zapping all that out the air, man. Okay? Then he's going to get to shooting missiles, or shooting lasers right here at Babylon the Great, the United States, man. Because do not the scriptures say Sodom and Gomorrah being an example unto those that afterward should live ungodly. So Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed from off the face of the earth because they were living in that horrific, disgustingly fashion. And the Lord said, look, whoever wants to live like this is your consequence. Is America not living like that? So the Lord is about to get busy out here, man. And that's why so-called Christians, they take this verse right here and they say, oh, look, it was a war in heaven. The devil, he deceived 2/3 of the angels, and they was all jealous of God, and they all left heaven with, no, that's fairy tales, bro. First and foremost, you finding that out in the book of Revelation. Don't you know that in Revelation, the 1st chapter, it says, Revelation 1:1, the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach, which the Most High gave unto him to show unto his servant things which must shortly come to pass. So these things is going to come to pass. All right? It hasn't even happened yet. But the way you put it, you saying that the devil's already in hell, torturing people. He's already been cast down. No. That, according to you, that happened already. But according to this prophecy, that hasn't even happened yet. So what you're saying is already wrong. It's already off with what you're saying, man. So this is, in actuality, talking about in the midst of World War III. When the Lord returns, the war that's in heaven is going to be us looking up. Well, we're going to get beamed up. But the people that's left here on Earth to see it, they're going to look up and they're going to see this so-called UFOs zapping all the other aircraft that these nations have, man. They're going to look up and see it. They're going to look up and see that war in heaven. They're going to see them chariots zapping all that aircraft right out the sky. Because the heavens just represents the skies. Heaven represents the heavens, just that. Then it represents the condition of living in heaven, living in hell. But it also can represent the fourth heaven, which is the spiritual world. So you got to have the right context. You got to have the right precepts. Through that precept, I get understanding. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angels. Okay? And the dragon represents Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Alright? Ultimately, that second leg of Rome. Which is what? The United States. Because the dragon is going into the Roman Empire. But hey, the dragon is on his second leg. It made his revival in the form of America. So it says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angels. So however it's going to play out is how it's going to play out. But Michael's going to be in the chariots, and he's going to be zapping Esau right out the sky. Verse 8, and prevailed not. So the dragon fought in his angels, so they're going to actually fight back. They're going to be shooting missiles, trying to lock onto the chariots. But it says, and prevailed not. So they're not going to be able to prevail and win against the angels of the Lord. It says, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Okay? Because, all their satellites is going to get knocked out. Their Space Force is going to get knocked out. Alright? And that's why, and I ended off with this. See, so that's World War III. This is World War III right here, man. So World War III is it's gonna be tremendous, man. And a lot of people don't see it coming. And I'll end it here. Isaiah 34. And I'll start verse 4 just to get the precept, but of course you can start up at the top. It says, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved. And the heavens, because they're gonna get melted, man. Alright, they're gonna get melted and disintegrated straight out the sky. All you may see is black ashes raining from the sky of what used to be a fighter jet. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Going into that mushroom cloud. And all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as the falling fig from the fig tree. Okay? Poetic with it. Verse 5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold. See? Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Ooh, not upon Satan and the 2/3 of the angels that was jealous and turned their back. It ain't gonna come down upon them. It's gonna come down upon Idumea, upon the people, an actual people, not a spirit, not the spiritual demon Satan who's jealous, but upon the people of my curse to judgment. And let's go to see who Idumea is. Now you see why they say, man, Esau done away. Yeah, you wish. Idumea represents Edom, the Edomites, descendants of Esau, the descendant, not just Esau himself, but the descendants of Esau. Damn, it sucks to be an Edomite, boy. Not that I would know. I ain't no Edomite, but thank the Lord I ain't no Edomite. But so this is World War III. Okay, and then they're going to be in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, also where the Lord's going to zap the foot soldiers. They're going to get zapped, all according to the scriptures, man. We just the messengers here to relay this message, whether you like it or whether you fucking don't. So Lord willing, with that, this is edifying, and I'm going to say shalom.